Hello and welcome to part number 10. This is all about creating trees in Blender, and I'm going to cover a couple of parts on this subject because creating trees is pretty amazing. As I said in the previous part, in fact, I can create a course about creating trees. It's a complicated thing, but if you know the tools, you can create absolutely amazing trees in your scene. So a couple of years ago, I started creating trees in Blender with Barrow. It was a free add-on, and you could export the trees and import these in Blender. It was a kind of a complicated workflow, but it worked pretty well. And then Blender had an integrated add-on, and it was called the sapling add-on. And I'd like to show you what it is. We're not going to use it because I think the sapling add-on is nice, but to create good-looking trees, it's not doing that well. For this, we're going to use the groove. That's a paid add-on, but you can create amazing trees with it. So I'd like to show you what sapling is, because it has similarity with the groove, but it has also a lot of things where it's not that good. So you go to user preference. I think what's sapling? Here's sapling. So you close it. You go to add curve, and I think that's add tree. Okay. So it comes like this, and well, you start making this a bevel. You go into Z, you can see what it is. Yeah, you can add a resolution, and there are lots of options to. Oh, I like to have a bit more space. So it's also pretty. Some time ago, I worked with this, but yeah, you can. What was it? You can scale the base or use different sort of tree. I think there are also some presets. Yeah, there it is, like hemispherical. It's not changing. I don't know why, but then you go to brand splitting and you say how many you want, and you change these values. And it's really, as you can see, they have so many buttons, and they all have the function. And if you dig deep into this sapling, you can create pretty nice results. Also make them curvy, but for me, it's already hard to find out how to make it curvy. It's maybe it's the brands. It's pruning. Is that it? I don't know. Okay, so, oh, no. So, when I created my ebook, I spent a whole chapter on creating these. So that's 2 years ago. And if I look at these things right now, it's like, wow. But, length. Oh, let's put some. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I just want to show you what it is, this is just the length of the branches, the curvy. Let's change this. Oh, it's the curvy of the branches. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Things are changing. I mean, if you're really a Blender, a really Blender professional for creating trees, maybe this sapling tool is your tool. But oh, I don't really like it. I have to spend days for some decent results, and sometimes you just don't have the time. And if there is an add-on what has a pretty good price for the work it does, why not using it? So in the end, you can add the leaves, and you have to say what kind of leaves you want, like show leaves, and you can turn up the scale, and of course, it looks a little bit odd, like how this is behavior, but true. You can really make nice looking trees with this. I'm just going really fast through it. And if you read my ebook, you see the results. But yeah, that's the sapling tool. We're not going to use that. I already get headaches when I look at it. Yeah, true. Blender has some options that I don't like. Most of it is pretty well. Good. So what is an option? That's the groove. So when you buy it, you have an add-on, and you go to File, User Preferences, and you type in you go to Install from File, and you install it. And when you install it, you type in the groove, and you enable it, and you go to Add, same as the sapling. You go to Curve, and you add the groove. Nothing is happening, but you get this really nice tab. It's way more organized, less complicated. I will show you how this works in another part. This is just a short introduction how we are going to create trees and with what kind of program. So with Blender, but with an external add-on. Yeah, so not yet, how do you say, I'm not going to create a tree right now, because I like to start with creating a twig. You can buy your own twigs on the Groove, but because this is a course, I like to learn new things. It's really deep to say, hey, you have to buy this and that, and not explaining. That's not a function of a course. But yeah, trust me, if you want to create lovely environment scenes, this is the way to go. But of course, I will learn you how to create your twigs and how to apply that. Because you may think, what is that with twigs? Well, you can create trees with branches, but you have to apply a twig. So you can buy them from the website, and they have beautiful ones. But yeah, if you want to make your own one, you can model it, give it a name, and then you say, well, this is the name, and it applies your twig. It's a lovely, and I'm going to show that. Yeah, but right now we're not doing it now. The groove comes with some sample twigs like this, and I like to use this one to create our own. I like this as a sample, and you can see how it looks like. I'm not using this one because yeah, why using something from the program if we can create our own? We just have to spend some time on it. So, but this gives some reference how a twig should be and how to apply it. You have to put the origin on that spot, and then you're ready to go. Yeah, I think this is the material settings from the twig, but I'm not going to use it. I'm applying my own settings. Yeah, so was a short introduction of the trees. So we didn't do anything. I showed you how you work with trees in Blender. That you have to install a plugin or use a sapling, and then you have to do other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So see you in the next part where we're starting creating a twig with leaves. So see you there. Bye bye.